Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker Enhanced Edition with me, BringItDon. We're gonna head towards the Little Salon source real quick. On our way to Lostlarn Keep.
Interesting.
Off to a good start. That's right, I think all these areas are empty. Isn't it just a golem in here?
Anything else?
The end draws near.
If that is the case, let us play it safe.
How curious.
Let's make this quick.
Oh no, it's an... Oh, yeah, I remember this crappy place. I think I've...
Look ahead.
Maybe I wiped here last time. Oh gosh, no. Have the skeletons take care of him for right now.
Please. Serves you right.
My masterpiece.
I think last time I wasn't as quick on the draw or something, and he managed to... Oh wow. Getting a lot more damage.
Applause, please.
I think I remember reading somewhere someone was asking about that trap door. I don't think it leads anywhere. I will double check.
Due time.
Okay.
I'm there.
State your
Well, if
desire.
Jthal doesn't see anything, then there's nothing to be seen. That's what I'm gonna go with.
I do what I must.
I mean, the headband of Vast Intelligence +6 is really good. Only there's anybody in my party that I particularly wanted on. This is the one, I mean, Linzi would be the one, but this is better. Alright, and we'll go this way on our way to Lostlarn Keep. So it wants me to go all the way down there.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Kingdom stuff popping up. I'd probably finish the thing. Let's go and rest here.
To reject your former life, your people and their gods, and find yourself in service to another deity. We have much in common, Jthal.
Don't flatter yourself. You are not my equal in anything, any more than you are equal to me in height.
As soon as I saw that he was talking to Jthal, I knew she was going to mention his height. I don't have anyone in a special role. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if y'all heard that throat noise or not. But I hope you didn't, because it was weird. It's like I have a lizard living inside of my throat. Alright, Maegar, be careful. Nothing is what it seems here, especially the chests and the doors. The doors. Nothing here's what it seems. See those vases? They look suspicious, like they're watching us. Alright, well, first things first. If we do anything, let's get some buffs going.
You have my attention.
Always ready. I will protect.
What
taking
troubles
so
you?
long?
Nam air orama. Nam air orama. Nam air orama. Nam air orama.
Alright, actually we should probably quick save before we proceed. So these are probably going to be slimes, right?
You cannot stand
Or
against
oozes.
me, my fury.
Nothing to it. wonder how big this dungeon is. Obviously, the exact same size as the DLC version. What am I seeing? So that's a dead end. Oh hey, it's my general! But that's not what he was wielding. Why's he got that huge sword? That's not my general. I mean, he was a tiefling. You came after all. May I leave my post? Post? Sure, whatever that means. We've come for you. Gods, how long have you been here? I don't know. It seems like forever. But finally my guard will be over.
Enjoy your final moment.
If he doesn't die.
You deserve it.
Calm down. Not dead yet.
Any last wishes?
Left yourself open.
You never had a chance.
No, he's in a bit of a tough spot. I wouldn't mind swapping. What is Ekondio doing? What happened to his bow? Is it unequipped for some reason? Well, that sure is interesting. Mysterious Satyr Enchanter.
Wasted.
I think Duval went down somewhere. No, he's over there. I see him. The last monster falls dead, shedding its blood on the stone tiles. The portal, glimmering in the darkness of the dungeon, suddenly closes. Just as it vanishes, you think you hear a vaguely familiar voice coming from it, but maybe it was just your imagination in the heat of battle. With the final monster slain, the general
Praise Desna, he's alive, though exhausted.
The final monster slain, the general falls to the ground. Varn rushes to him to catch the limp body. Checking for pulse, he sighs with relief. What happened to your general?
It looks like he stood guard here all this time. Fighting monsters day after day, month after month, without sleep or rest.
It's very Warhammer 40k-ish. Anyway, Maegar looks into his companion's exhausted face.
I don't know how this is possible, but this insane dungeon is filled with wild, unexplainable magic. In any case, whatever spell was cast on him, I think we've broken it. He's free again.
And what happened to the portal?
I don't know. You saw everything I did. It closed when we defeated the monsters. Maybe we broke some spell without knowing it. Or it was closed by the same person who opened it. Is it the same person who created this insane fortress? I thought I heard someone's voice.
What happened to the other party members?
The bones that are scattered here. This broken equipment. I recognize the armor and swords. Indeed. I bought them myself. For the party that breathed their last breath right where we stand. I'm afraid no one survived. Before I follow you to the capital, my general and I will give them their final honors.
And what do you suggest we do next?
We haven't looked through all the rooms. You can search the rest if you like, but if you'll allow me, I will stay here for a while to guard his sleep. He deserves at least a bit of rest. Don't wait for me. Return to the capital. We will follow you as soon as he awakens.
Okay. So we explore all the rooms. Non-human bones, shreds of clothes, and broken weapons. There has just been a portal where the stone is. The place still crackles with sparks of otherworldly energy. We haven't explored all the rooms? Because I don't think there's any other rooms for me to go inside of.
I'm there.
So that just takes me back out. Let me just go back and double check. I mean, if this was it for the dungeon, I'm a little disappointed. Ah!
Look!
It seems this campfire was only extinguished recently. There are goblin footprints nearby.
Their life ends here.
Repent!
There's something here.
Let's quick save again.
This is going to hurt.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
This body holds no
Oh wow, 101 critical on Jathal. Longbow of Cold Moon. And some treasure. So is that it? There might be something on this side, I doubt it. But maybe. You see, I came back for you. Everything is different in Barnhold now. But you and I are still a team. Is there nothing down here? I feel like there should be. But it doesn't look like it just cuts off right there, so maybe not. Alright, composite longbow, 6 to 21. It's a +3. Its bowstring is always covered in silver hoarfrost. This +3 composite longbow deals 3 to 6 cold damage instead of its usual damage. On a critical hit, the target must make a DC 18 Fortitude saving throw or become paralyzed for 1 round. If the save is successful, the target is staggered for 1 round instead. The effect doesn't work against creatures who are immune to cold damage. Okay, well that sounds better than... What does this one do? Yeah, I don't really care about invisibility. And he doesn't really need the stealth. Okay, that works. So I'm assuming that's everything. I'm gonna leave. I don't want to dally here too long. Looking for something I'm never gonna find. Then we leave for the capital. I'm a little disappointed with that that dungeon. I was hoping for a little more, but whatever. Capital. There you are. 2 days and 4 hours. And a random encounter already. Hot dog.
Follow if you dare.
Goblin Merchant. Oh. As you come closer, the goblin gives a wide grin and waves at you. A ramshackle cart beside him is sagging under the weight of the junk within. Amidst the trash, however, you notice the glinting of gold and what seems to be hints of fine cloth. Seems like only the owner of the cart can sort through this mess. Hail, travelers. Welcome to the Chwerk's Cart Around shop. I'll be having all. Pokers, glinters, clothers. Choose what you like if you have money. Chwerk appraises you with greedy eyes, as if sizing up how much coin you have on you. I be going new dungeon. Have new goods. I sell, you buy. Hey Chwerk, we've met already. Remember me? He was the goblin merchant that sold the Club of Chwerk, whatever, at the Goblin Village. Chwerk looks you up and down with indifferent expression. You adventurers be all the same. Dirty, skinny. Why I should be remembering your kind. But if you be buying stuff... Chwerk thinks for a moment, then shakes his head sadly, as if confirming his memory of you is lost. How goes the trading? Since Goblin King be downed, it be too bad. Me be self-riding roads and wandering around villages. No one be giving money. I'll just come to watch and point finger. Let me see your wares. Alright, so here we can get... let me do the +4. Here we can get a lot of these stuff from the DLC. Braces deflection, +2 deflection bonus to armor class, and the ability to cast this shield spell twice a day like a 5th level wizard. It's kind of mediocre because it only gives you +2, but the shield is also +4. So it'd be +6, which I think is what I currently have on anyway, so it wouldn't be any difference between that and this. Let's see. Cloak of the Lion. This cloak gives its wearer +3 resistance bonus on all saving throws. If the wearer is lawful good, this bonus is increased to +5. If the wearer is a paladin, they gain an ability to spend one use of their smite evil ability. They gain an ability to spend one use of their smite evil ability to grant all allies in the range of 20 feet immunity to fear effects for the number of rounds equal to the wearer's paladin level. So that's really good, especially if you have a paladin. I think I'm lawful good, but I'm not really. Well, it might be good in Ekondio. It'd be +5, so let's grab that. Alright, Boots of the Creeping Death. These boots grant the wearer a +5 competence bonus on all stealth checks, and the ability to grant the greater visibility spell once per day as a 7th level wizard. The wearer feels all the weight of the old age. He gains -3 profane penalty to strength, dexterity, and constitution, but +2 profane and bonus to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Nah. I'm okay without. Natural Born Commander. This ring grants its wearer +3 insight bonus on all persuasion skill checks. I will grab that for my main character. Oak's Pelt. +3 leather armor grant gives the wearer a natural armor bonus instead of armor bonus. And why would you want that over the regular armor bonus? I'm trying to think where I could use that. A Battlemaster's Plate is +4 mithril. +4 mithril full plate grants its wearer ability to cast greater heroism spell once per day as a 11th level wizard. Might be better than what Harem currently has equipped, right? Yeah, one more armor class, and it's mithril. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Lion's Claw, this +3 Falcata has a critical range of 18 to 20. And that's it. So not a lot of stuff, but enough to probably be worthwhile. Alright, so he gets this. Boop. Does anyone else need a Cloak of Resistance +4? You do. Alright, then I want this for him. Sure. I doubt that she's gonna get any use out of that. It's really cool looking armor, though. It's probably the best looking armor in the game. In my opinion.
I'm there.
In my humble but correct opinion. I may have missed something that he had, but it's not a big deal. I don't want to blow all my money on that stuff. Not when Patox is around the corner. Well, I guess it's not really around the corner. I have to deal with Armag first, but at some point I will go to Patox. And I need a lot of money for that.
Unworthy.
To the dust you will go.
All right. Bunch of dirty bandits. Wait, is his bow unequipped again? Looked like he had his fist out, but maybe he had put his bow away already. Let me double check that. No, he's got it equipped. I think we will stop here real quick and sell the stuff that we have. I think I could have given... Yeah, so I'm currently sitting in neutral good. So the cloak would have been that beneficial to me. I know it's lawful good for a while, but by default is lawful neutral, so... Come on, Harem, you can do it. There you go. Troubled Minds. Okay, this has to do with the tox. I'll put him on this. 14 days to resolve, and you will go on this. She has really high rolls, which I appreciate. Alright, continues to the capital. Come on. I really, really like the bonus to moving through mountains.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
I do think, but ooh, loyalty and culture. That's why we have Linzi's friends to deal with. It'd be cool if the general from the DLC could become your actual general in the game. Wait, was Branch my general? He shouldn't be my general. Casil is back after the battle, right? Wow, it is really washed out looking. So I need to put Casil back as my general. Actually, that might be good on... Is it limited to lawful good? No, bladed plate, I think it's better. So we'll sell that. We can get the Crusader's plate again from Dragon. And for her, you get that. I have that. Is there anything I'm forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh well. We'll deal with it another time. And another place. Alandi. Young man runs into the throne room. His clothes, formerly stylish and sophisticated, are torn and muddy. Your Grace, praise Shaylin, I made it here alive. I beg you, please help us. Alandi, what in the hell are you doing here? Linzi bursts out angrily. Oh, Linzi, I'm so glad to see you. Forgive me, Your Grace, for my lack of decorum. My name is Alandi. I attended the Pataxian Academy of Grand Arts with Linzi. Our teacher, Eobald the Insightful, has been forced to flee the wrath of King Irvedi along with a group of his students. We almost made it to the capital, but we were caught. Only I managed to escape to find help. Linzi opens her mouth, about to say something harsh, but she realizes the gravity of Alandi's words and interrupts herself. What do you mean? Professor Eobald is in trouble? Don Victus, we have to help. Who's Eobald the Insightful? He's a prominent researcher, a gatherer of myths and legends, author of many essays on history and literary theory. Any cultured ruler would be glad to welcome such a beacon of learning. Professor Erebald was one of the wisest people in the whole academy, maybe in all the River Kingdoms. I knew the king would kick him out sooner or later. Like I told you, Irovetti isn't interested in sages and scientists. He just wants bootlickers and toadies. Why did he run from Irovetti? King Irovetti is a jealous ruler. He doesn't intend to hand the title of the region's cultural capital over to anyone. He may have thrown our teacher out of the academy, but he'd rather see Eobold dead than working for any of Patox's neighbors. And if the refugees return to Patox, they won't be spared the chopping block. Why didn't you send word in advance? Irovetti has spies everywhere. If our teacher has tried to contact you, we wouldn't have made it out of Patox at all. And why come to my lands? One of the Academy's most talented students already found shelter here after fleeing the tyrant's wrath. Alandi bows politely to Linzi. Your books are quite popular in Patox. They're a living reminder that culture yet blooms beyond Irovetti's reach. We had hoped, Your Grace, that you would take us under your protection as well. Linzi winces, but says nothing. Is something wrong, Linzi? No. Yes. Not important right now. We need to save Professor Eobold as soon as possible. Where will we find Eobold and his students? Irovetti's thugs caught up with us near a giant tree. A sycamore, I think. If you go immediately, you should have time to intercept them. Fine. We'll help your teacher. Thank you, Your Grace. You won't regret it. I'll hurry back to the tree. I can't believe Irovetti actually kicked out Professor Eobold. Well, it's his loss. We'll save him. Just don't go without me. I miss my old teacher terribly. Serpent Prince. Is that the... I think that's the quarterstaff that gives you infinite magic missiles, right? Or is that 3 serpents or something? Yeah, this is a Falchard. Or Falcard. Falcard. What's it do? Oh. That's okay. Something to be sold. Resounding success. 2 days until that's done, so that should be enough time to get to the old Sycamore and back.
Adventures can wait.
After we rest, of course. We should talk to Maegar as well about our adventure in Lostlarn. Our very brief adventure in Lostlarn. Oh wait, oh, something else in the Kingdom Management. Rusty Dogs. Expires on the 1st, so we have at least a month to take care of it. And he'll be done in 6 days. For the first time since being saved from Vorticai, Maegar seems back to his old self. Your Grace, he greets you warmly. Allow me to thank you once again for your help with Lostlarn Keep. I think you should know what really happened down in that dungeon. A curious picture is beginning to emerge from what I've learned from the General, and from Cephal. This place used to be a Taldan castle, until the Fae arrived. The sorceress who lived there summoned a being from the First World, who cursed and imprisoned her, then sank the entire castle under the ground and transformed it into an entertainment arena. The being called itself the Horned Hunter, but none of who have heard this story can even vaguely imagine what he really is. Not even that Taldan sorceress, who Cephal talked to before he was driven from the dungeon. As for the Horned Hunter, he appeared in person before the General and played a cruel joke, forcing the General to become the eternal guardian of Varnhold, to fight tirelessly for days. Varn's eyes flare up grimly. He also claimed that it was he who deluded Willis Gunderson and sent him to Vorticai's tomb. I like to find that worm and discuss his sense of humor. Fortunately or not, the Horned Hunter is no longer in the dungeon, and the portal to the First World has been closed. I think this is where the story of Lostlarn Keep ends. How is the General? Not fully recovered yet. We've no expeditions and adventures planned for the immediate future. but I'm seeing to the recovery process, making myself useful. Maegar makes a helpless gesture. Too much magic madness in the area, don't you think? These are the stolen lands. Maegar chuckles gloomily. There's good reason that not a single kingdom has survived here for thousands of years. Becoming barons here was some luck, wouldn't you say? Everything is clear, thank you. I owe you, again. And again, I don't know how to repay you, except with my loyalty and service, which you already have, of course. How do you like being treasurer? Maegar shakes his head. Sometimes it's hard, other times less so. But overall, it's nothing special. The chest and new treasury are fine, all the records are in order, and as for all the pressing issues, I can simply address them to you. That's the spirit. Okay, nothing new with him. Already have Linzi in our party for the old sycamore. And then what I'll do is I'll call the episode here, and in the next one we will go and save Linzi's teacher. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.